All right, we're gonna assemble the shield. Here we go. So the pieces you're gonna need to build this shield are the 3 circular shapes. This one is the back, this one is the middle, and this one is the front decoration. I'm gonna need this. This is the front boss, goes here, and then these are the spikes. They go in these sections right there. These are the handles that you'll be slotting into these parts here. All right, so I'm gonna put this together pretty quick. You're welcome to add more tape and reinforce it, and I highly recommend that you paper mache it. Check out the paper mache video. It's gonna make it really nice and strong. It's almost like wood. All right, it'll last a long time. Okay, so you're gonna wanna put the smaller handle with the section of slots that's closer to the edge here. And then this longer handle right here is going to be with this section. You don't really need a lot of area here, but your elbow is going to need some area here. So first thing we're gonna do is bend these up. Crunch that. Be careful because the cardboard could be a little sharp since it is laser cut. All right. So if the corrugation was running this way, the cardboard could more easily tear. Since the corrugation is running this way, it gives it added strength. So we're also going to add some tape to the inside of these to help reinforce it. Okay, now I'm gonna fold this over. Okay, that's good. So that's gonna add some reinforcement to this handle. I'm gonna do that to the other one. So I'm gonna fold them over like this, and fold it over like this. All right. Now, I'm gonna figure out how big I want my grip to be. And then I'm going to bend up one side. I'm gonna crunch this down a little bit. Okay, and then I'm going to put this underneath here. And then I'm also going to want to, you can kind of like determine how close to the edge you want your handle to be. But I'm going to tape down this side. Okay. Then on this part, I'm going to put this through here, and then I'm going to kind of like feel out how big I want my handle to be. If I want it to be really tight, I'll pull a lot of this through, and then I'll just measure that, okay? If it feels too tight, just let a little bit out. Sometimes people like to put their swords down there while they have their arm in there. And I've done that sometimes. But if your arm is too tightly pressed up against your shield, you won't really be able to fit anything in there. But you don't necessarily have to put your sword in there. Okay, that feels pretty good to me. Now, you'll notice that this is a little farther, like it's sticking up a little bit. You can cut that off with some scissors or just tear it off, just like that. Crunch it down. Okay, and then tape that. Okay, there we go. Boom, one handle. All right, now just do that with the other side. Okay, feels good. All right, Now I'm going to put this layer on. This is basically just a reinforcement layer. I'm going to pay attention to how the corrugation is going though. So the corrugation is the inner structure of the cardboard. You'll see those are that's the fluting. This is the corrugated paper that's on the inside of the cardboard. Corrugation, it gives cardboard its strength. So I'm going to make sure that the corrugation on this, which is running this way, is the opposite. So I want to make sure that this is lined up so the corrugation is running this way and the corrugation is running this way on this piece. Okay? It's going to give it a lot of strength. And then I'm just going to go around and tape the edge. You could add, you know, this that came in your kit also. I like to double up the layers. You could just glue them together if you wanted to. You know, have that on there. That looks pretty sweet. Put some spikes around it. You could just paint it. You could do anything you want to. You can make any kind of shapes or whatever. This is your shield. So I'm going to add the rest of these decorations. I'm going to add this part first. Again, this is up to you. If you want to add this on there, that's cool. If you want to, you know, do the opposite of that, you could take the negative space from this and add that on there. That'd be pretty cool. There's a kind of like a more textured side. I'm going to make it so that the flatter side is showing. So I'm going to look at where my arm lines up with this shape. So I might make a little mark in pencil. This is where my arm is going to, this is where my hand is going to be. And then, let's see, that's about where my arm comes in. I really want this to line up, just personally. So, here we go. You can have it so that your arm's going this way. I like it like this. Like that. There we go. There and there. Cool. Looks pretty good. I'm just going to put a piece here. And over here to anchor it down. All right. And I'll put a couple more around here. Now, you're going to want to add tape all around the edge to reinforce your shield, but I'm just showing you the basic construction. Okay, now let's get some tape ready. So I've got this piece. I'm going to fold that down. And I'm compressing these edges right here to help it fold into a tighter shape. Okay, so it's going to, there we go. Now I'm going to place this in the middle here and tape that down. Now it's time for some spikes. I'm going to tear some tape in half so I have smaller pieces. I'm going to fold this on these scores right there. I'm going to use my finger underneath to help that fold. And then I'm going to bring this together like that. Okay, that's going to make your pyramid, your spike. All right, now I'm going to tape this part together Like I taped these edges together. All right, there's one spike. Okay, I'm gonna put 2 pieces on a spike, and then I'm gonna put that, let's see, what did I do with my shield? I sort of lined it up. So I'm gonna put this in the middle there. You could like turn it sideways if you want to. You could like put 2 here, or you could like put another one. You could do whatever you want to, but this is how I did it. Okay. Now I would add more tape to these guys like that. So now this is the layout. Check out the paper mache video, the recipe. It'll show you how to make it and how to apply it. All right. Have a blast.